Hello. This is my first episode of Hear Me Out here at Madhouse TV, sponsored by Madhouse Studios. I go by Big Pimp Mo, but everyone calls me Missy. And I'll let my guests introduce themselves, and then we'll get into the show.
You can start.
All right. Z. Z No Lacking. Z the Barber. Follow me on Instagram. Here at Madhouse Studios.
I'm Daykwion from New Haven, Connecticut. I got my own brand of rolling papers, Namella, and I make music. Yeah. Shout out to Madhouse Studios.
My name's Keith. I work in a glasses store. Yeah.
Okay, today's episode is called Freaks and Geeks. So it's kind of a little social experiment for myself. So I figured I'd like to, have the conversation for the world to see. But I'm interested in seeing what people like and why they like it. I want to get into, book recommendations, song recommendations, but also see how that influences people's, sexual likes and, interesting fetishes, kinks, things along those lines. So, I want to get into that today. But first, I do want to do a little bit of promo. So, there's this shop, M&J Sales. He makes satin-lined apparel, shirts, hoodies, hats, bonnets. So he sent me 3 of his newest hats. They are all satin-lined. So this is my first time seeing them. I'm feeling them, and to be honest, this feels fire. It is. I had to get, the orange because, it's fall.
It's literally like a do-rag in here.
Yeah, I love this.
Fall asleep in one of these. Go
This is
snowboarding.
tough.
could, so
Yeah,
you straight. You can't
this
find
is
waves that kind
tough.
of work.
You might come back
That's
with
tough,
waves
though.
from snowboarding after that because all the sweat going to
Oh, it's
build up
smooth,
under the,
too.
Yeah,
the do-rag.
yeah.
Smooth.
I love this material.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of holds the temperature on there. It's a little bit colder on the inside than it
Yeah.
is on the outside. I like that.
I like this. Okay, go on. So
This is
yeah,
tough.
I'll drop the link in the comments. Yeah.
I
Okay.
can mess with that. That's nice.
Those are nice.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I do think I want to do a giveaway with these though, so y'all gotta stay tuned with them. So the first question I have is, what are some of y'all? What are some of y'all interests, hobbies? What do you do in your downtime?
Pretty much just go to the gym, play basketball. I like to read. That's it, really. I'm into boxing, sports, stuff like that.
What type of shit you be reading?
The Bible,
Okay.
different books about history, barbering, stuff like that.
What's up? In my downtime, I play video games. I watch a lot of movies. I'm into movies heavy. I barely get time to read books, but I've been through a couple of important books, and then I felt like I could just chill on books for a little bit after that. But yeah, a lot of video games. If I'm not just working on streaming or making content or something.
Okay. Yeah, favorite?
My favorite video game?
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. I play
Okay,
fighting
okay.
games.
Which one, though? Which one?
The new one that just came out is actually kind of fire.
It's tough?
just janky, but it's fire.
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, it's
I haven't
fire.
been Mortal Kombat used to be my favorite back in when it was Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah,
That's what I felt like they were at the peak because MK10, MK11 was it was cool.
Everybody says
but it
that.
kind of it died down a little bit for me. So
I skipped
I
over
get into
9.
it.
I skipped over 9 completely.
You skipped over 9.
Yeah.
That's like if you play 2K, you just skip 2016.
Yeah.
You missed peak. That was fire. You gotta give it a chance.
I remember Mortal Kombat when it was on the little Nintendo with the little
Yeah.
square remotes. When you uppercut somebody,
Have
little
it flying
2D
in the air
characters
for a
and
minute.
shit.
Yeah,
and the crowd be
going crazy for it. Nah, for me, I like to play video games. I like to read audiobooks. I'll take time on YouTube, try to learn different things. Recently they have you ever watch Crash Course on YouTube? Anybody use that?
Never heard of Crash Course.
I know. So when I was in school, I had a hard time kind of learning certain stuff. So let's say I'm gonna use anatomy as an example, just because the first thing that came in my head, but I never had a problem with that one. But Crash Courses he'll make videos, him and his little team, and they kind of break down different subjects mad fast into I'll say a 12-minute video. and do it like piece by piece. So it might be like 24 videos, 12-minute segments. So by the time that you're done reading that or watching the video, you'll understand the course. So if your teacher is not really good at teaching you something, you can kind of watch it through there and you pass it. So only when I went for my freshman year of college, I had a great biology teacher, but he just, the way he taught, I didn't retain it.
Yeah.
And that's how I got through that class. I passed with a B.
I see.
So
Okay, cool.
it's pretty cool. So I like to just learn like little things off of there. Recently, I've been trying to learn like zoology onto it. That's something I liked as a kid. But audiobooks, watching YouTube, video games. Sometimes I work out, stuff like that.
Okay. I like to read. I like to draw, paint. I like to learn new things. I go like on random rabbit holes on Google, like, why does this happen? And like, stuff like that. I feel like I do want to recommend a couple books. One book that I read recently was called The 12 Rules of Life. And it has a bunch of, like, each story starts with, like, an analogy. So, like, one, it starts with, like, a lobster trying to find its shell. And it has, like, some, like, it kind of tells you how, like, basic everything is, but, like, we kind of blow everything up and we just make life seem like it's this whole big task and thing to do, and really it's just a process. I just like how they kind of, like, simplify everything. So, yeah, that's just one. And then it's like a storybook. It's called Septimus Heap. It's 7 books. It's a story about, like, wizards, magic, chemistry, math, just kind of everything, but it's also, like, dragons and, like, all, like, mythical creatures and stuff like that. I like to escape with reading, and, I just feel like all the books kind of have, like, little, like, secrets hidden in them. They have, like, maps and stuff. They have, like, random, like, DVDs hidden in them. Like, it's cool, tough. I think the author's pretty cool for that. But, yeah. I also want to ask, did y'all have any, like, subject in school that y'all were, like, really good at? Like, you didn't have to study at all and it just kind of, like, came to you?
Yeah, math.
Math? Okay, that was it for me. Okay.
All 3 of y'all was math.
Yes.
Math and
I hated math.
I loved algebra.
I couldn't do math.
I did.
What's crazy though, you know how everybody be like math and science is math similar. Science, I didn't even have to show up to class. I could do it.
Really?
I could not do math for the life of me.
No.
Could not.
I could do
It didn't
math.
matter what kind of science it was. If it's anatomy, bio, if it's chemistry. Like, I was nice at it.
No,
I
I
could
couldn't.
not
No.
do math.
No, anatomy,
Chem is the only kind of
no.
math I could do. It just didn't work for me. I don't know. Brain ain't clip on that part.
I hated English class.
You said
I
you
was
hated
I
it?
good.
hated writing
I was-
essays.
I was nice
That shit
at
was so boring to me.
I was nice. I didn't know I was
You-
nice till I was in
to
college,
me,
though.
like, you just couldn't get me to do it. Then my teacher,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't
that's what my
like
problem
I'll
was.
write an
writing
essay.
it
My
when
teacher
I
be like,
did.
"You could write.
Literally.
Yeah.
You should do your
Yeah.
essays." I'd be like, "How many words?"
That's what I'm saying.
9,000
You
or
say
some
6
shit.
pages.
What?
I'm hearing that 6
Crazy.
hours on my life. I ain't doing that right now.
Yeah.
I could do it. I'd be nice at it, but I'm a
Last minute,
procrastinator.
I
I'm
do
a
my
wait.
best work
Yeah.
last minute. Yeah, so I say, but.
That's a question
okay.
though. Thinking about that, how many schools have y'all been to? This how we gonna know, because I think I know why y'all good at math and I'm not good at math.
I've
We
been
gonna
to
see
math
something.
schools.
You went to math? How many schools you went
I
to?
went to one school in like middle school through kindergarten, and then high school I went to 3 different schools in high school,
I went 3.
and then 2 different colleges.
Dang.
Yeah,
So,
Okay.
how many you
I
went to?
went to. Yeah, 4 different schools, like, elementary, middle, 2 different high schools. And then I went to college, and then I did my licensing program at Academy for 2 years, so 6
There you go.
schools. Yeah.
So if I'm going off of like first grade, I've been to like 13.
sheesh.
So that's kind of,
Oh, wow.
and I'm about to re-enroll to college too. I'm trying to go to
Oh.
Charter Oak Academy, so
Okay.
that would make 14. But that's one of the reasons why, like, I think I didn't like math. You know how math just kind of build onto itself?
Yeah.
Leaving one school while we're learning multiplication and going to the next school while we're on long division, I don't know what's going on.
shit.
It's like I'm nice
Yeah.
at division. Multiplication still to this day is a little like, I can do it, duh, I'm a grown man, but like it's still like it's a little
Yeah.
bit of a tax for me to have to like
Okay.
stop and be like, okay, this is this with this and this and this and this. Like most of it I've learned because my mom had to teach me. A lot of
feel
that
you.
school stuff was not clicking for me.
I feel you. I've experienced a little bit of that going through schools in high school because I
Yeah.
went from like a white school to the hood, and then they like put me in remedial math for a little bit, and then they realized that they had to advance, and even their advanced math was nothing like the remedial math at the white schools.
It's a big disparity.
yeah.
Oh no, it's crazy. It's weird because like the fact that you didn't even have to say the name of the school. It's the fact that you're going from a white school to a school in the hood. Everybody unanimously is gonna know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like it's like a big gap. You could be in a, like you're saying, you can be in a remedial class in a white school, and it'll still be like the advanced class if I'm going to like Harvard Public or something. Like that's crazy.
Okay. So I have a question for you guys. I saw this on Facebook. Do you guys have any like relationship non-negotiables? Like it could be anything from like how someone treats you, gifts, like how anything. Is there anything that's non-negotiable?
I'm definitely big
There's a
on
lot.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I'm definitely big on like respect and like treating your partner not like you hate them. You know what I mean? Like that's not your enemy type shit. You know what I mean? You're supposed to work as a team. I'm big on that.
Okay.
That's a good one. I saw this on there, and folks was mad when people said it, but I stand on it personally because you know my connection with my mother. If my mommy don't like you, I can't be with shorty. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
It's one thing if I'm just messing with you, but if I'm taking you like dead serious, if I can't even have you in the room with my mom without feeling like y'all got some type of attention, it's not gonna work. I'm sorry. It's not gonna have that. Me and my mom grew up together since like my mom had me at 17, so she got my best interest in mind, and we think very similar. So if she's peeping you on some weird stuff, it ain't gonna work. So.
He said, me and my mom grew up together.
Yeah, like since 17, so like
Facts,
I don't know. He had
too.
me as a kid. We just kind of, that's my homie. So
So, like,
it ain't gonna
no
work.
circumstance. Like, let's say, like, you found, like, the girl.
It ain't gonna work.
No.
Because like my mom's
Absolutely
just like
not.
me, where we're very able. We have a lot of good skill perception. I'm drunk. My fault. I have I know what I'm trying to say. We're very perceptive. So there's a lot of times I can notice something's wrong with somebody else. Like I'll be like, yo, I don't know about this girl, bro. Maybe you should leave her alone. Like something off. So a lot of times people's judgment can be clouded when you're in love with somebody or you trying to holler at somebody.
No, that's
You don't
facts.
have that best vision on
Yeah.
that. My mom not gonna feel that way about shorty, so she'll be looking at it like you sitting here talking about, oh, you want to be with this girl. Her credit score is a negative 500. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Something going on there. Or it's like it'll be just little stuff where you can tell somebody trying to use you, someone's trying to play you, whatever. So I don't know if Mama's not rocking with it. I don't know. It's not gonna work.
So has that happened to you before? Has mama like saved you from a demon?
No, which is good because I'm very picky on even bringing somebody around my mother. My mother has only met 2 of the people I've ever been with in my life, and it's just I know she wasn't super feeling one of them, but it was like I think that's more the circumstance of how she met her. So, which I'm not gonna get into it like that, but it was just like a high and by kind of thing. She wasn't really feeling her. The other one she was kind of cool with, but we both didn't really notice that the girl was wild until way later. So the girl life started falling apart, so she started taking it out on everybody. So that's whatever.
What about you? You have any non-negotiables?
Yeah, I just feel like I go by the Bible, so whatever the Bible says, I feel like the woman should go by it. You get what I'm saying? Because like it's like when parents be like, oh, I'm just learning. Like parenting doesn't come with a book, but it really does. Like if you read the Bible, it tells you how to raise your family, how your wife should be, and people act like that was like, oh, that was 3,000 years ago or whatever, but really. A lot of the things in the Bible is talking about what's going on today, right now.
That's facts.
So,
What's some examples of what the Bible says a wife should be?
it's like you can read it in the book of Proverbs, and it breaks down like the order of the household. Like basically, in the house, it should be the man. Well, it's God first, then the man, the woman, then the kids. It's not the woman and the man are equal, because like. In the book of Genesis, like if you read what happened, like Eve bit the apple or whatever, the serpent deceived her, you get what I'm saying? Then gave it to Adam. So God told us from the beginning of time that we shouldn't go by whatever your woman says, you get what I'm saying? It's the man that's the head, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel you, but I want to. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
So at no time your woman should lead. Like, when is it right for your woman to lead and like have the say and in anything? That's what I'm saying. What situation?
In a relationship, never. That if you go according to the Bible, is never. But at the end of the day, she's supposed to be your helpmate. She has a different role than you. Your role is different than the woman. You know what I'm saying? So in the Bible, it gives us a role. like how Adam, you know what I'm saying? Like God gave Adam a role. He told him name the birds. Adam was like something like a guy. He named the animals, the birds. You get what I'm saying? The ocean. He named the sun what is gonna be called the sun. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I see where you. Oh, my phone.
Go ahead, you go.
Because I was earlier. I see where you're coming from, but I do want to challenge that a little bit though. Because one of his other roles was he was supposed to be in protection of his wife. The man is supposed to be the head figure, supposed to be a protector, right? But he failed on that aspect though, which is also why he was also kicked out the garden. Because he was supposed to like enforce the rules on that. She wasn't supposed to eat from the apple, so she ate from it first. But Adam lapped on the part of even allowing that to happen though.
Yeah, no, but if you read the Bible, there's a scripture that said that Adam wasn't in the discretion, that it was Eve. There's a specific scripture that says that. He said Adam.
I don't want to go too deep into religion or all like right now. Just like.
Okay, but I see where you're coming from though, because that makes sense on your standpoint for relationships. I got you. Okay. What's your non-negotiables?
Okay. For one, it has to be like the little things. I know like how I am when I'm with someone. If I'm seeing something in the store, like, and I'm like, oh, he would like this, I'm gonna get it. Like if we had a long day and he's coming home, I'm gonna have things like set up, not because like I feel like I have to, but that's just like, you know, acts of service in my love language. You like not having to say it is like what I would want. So like I just can't be with someone that like wouldn't, you know, be considerate of like me just because it doesn't like directly affect them, you know what I mean? So like things like that, because people make it like about money, like, oh, so like he has to buy you stuff, and it's like, no, that don't make me a gold digger, but it's like I'm gonna spend money on who like I'm with. It's not necessarily like always about spending, but it's just like, but at what point are like you doing for me, you know what I'm saying? So
could you date someone that doesn't clean the house?
No. Like I really had to think like
he's the breadwinner.
I'm a housewife. If I'm a housewife, yeah, the house gonna be
he just has the higher income. You know what I mean? So,
but like a margin though.
A margin.
Like a margin.
No.
Like by he lapping you by like $30K. You.
No. Cause no.
Don't say $30K.
You better grab
he
a
lapping you by $30K. Is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Is he at least like taking the trash out or like?
You could choose one chore he doing, but the rest of it is you though.
That's a good one.
What chore you really not trying to do?
I don't know, man. He don't clean.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. Do he make a lot of a mess? Cause like, you know, some people like, you know, clean as they go, but like some people like they just like undress as they walk.
Some
and they
people
just,
are
like,
dirty
shit
people.
everywhere.
Right.
And it's like
They're just dirty.
You know what I'm saying? So like what? It depends. Like if it's like low maintenance, yeah, sure, like it ain't that deep. I'm gonna clean anyways, but like if he's creating a mess, then now I've gotta maintain. I'm not a maid. I don't.
Draws on the TV after he come back from the gym. It's
No,
one of those niggas.
No.
Honey bun wrappers in the pillowcase.
Absolutely not.
Leftover bowl of milk.
That's Debo. That's Debo.
No, because honestly, no.
Nigga left pasta.
What's going
yo.
on? That's Debo, nigga with the shitty draws. What the fuck? Nah.
In college, I had some roommates. I lived with boys, and when I tell you, like, me and my best friend, we were the only one that cleaned, and it was always a mess. Like, I vowed never again. Like, no. Sometimes the mess wouldn't even make sense, and I'm just like, no. I can't. No. They're going to have to clean up themselves. No. Absolutely not. Okay. Do you have anything like...
I got another one.
What?
He said, I
ain't gonna lie, 'cause I forgot I said... Because I remember you saw I put it on Facebook. I had like I just can't think of it right now. If I don't like her best friend, she's got to skate. I'm not going to lie to you. And I know that sounds dumb, but you got to hear me out though, right? So if I'm rocking with a shorty and your best friend is the like just an amalgamation of everything I don't want in a woman, and you always with her. You know, I'd be like, oh, birds will flock together. I don't really necessarily agree with that fully, but this the person that if it's your best friend, this who you're going to for advice. This who you hanging with all the time. This who you want to go link here. You want to phone with her. She's just in your ear.
Yeah.
So if you always got that negative message in your ear, and she miserable, she want you to be miserable.
Yeah.
We can be perfectly fine. I come back from work late one day because my job be wilding. I sell glasses, but stuff gets like dramatic sometimes. So I'm on my way back, and now you got this girl in your ear. Oh, he probably with some girl right now. He doing this. He doing that. He doing this, and it creates unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
So that's one of those. I don't gotta necessarily like shorty, but if I feel like your best friend's a low down individual, I don't even want to deal with you because I know it's gonna be a headache. So I'm not gonna tell you cut her off. For me, I know it's not gonna happen 9 times out of 10. I'm not one of those. I don't got that bull yet, so I ain't gonna do that to myself.
As a counterpoint, once you get like past 3 years in a relationship, 4 years, the best friends don't even matter. You be the best friend at that point.
That's true, but I gotta get through that 3 years. That first beginning step, I already gotta deal with
like
you,
it
your
got
parents.
to do a
It's
lot
tough.
with who the female like older role model is, who her role model is.
That's a
Because
fact.
If you, I mean, it's not to judge them by like who your mother and grandparents are and all that, but basically like who do you look up to? Who you trying to be like? Because if you're trying to be like Cardi B and dudes can't be mad when, you know what I'm saying, you get what you get, because at the end of the day, their role model is Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. So at the end of the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're
I agree
end up
with that.
somebody who's gonna end up, feel me? And even them, they're pushing that message of, yeah, do this, do all this sexual activity with different guys and shit, but they go home to their husband.
Nah, that's a fact. That's something though.
Beyonce, all the single ladies, but she go home to her billionaire husband. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
something that like I agree with you heavy on that. Part of it though, as men, we gotta take accountability. We be knowing this, we still go for sure.
But you're talking about niggas. I'm talking about men. A
I'm
nigga is different
putting it
from
in
a
the same
man.
paint,
If you're
'cause I've
talking about
seen
a
men
real,
do
if you're
it
talking
too.
about a real man, at the end of the day, a real man's not gonna want a girlfriend. That's like if you got a
No,
grandmother
but I'm
that's
saying
like
even if you want a
60-something
wife
years old,
though.
right? It's like you got a grandmother that's 60-something years old and she still got different boyfriends and shit.
No,
You
I'm not
should
talking about the
somewhere
sleeping
in your
around
head
part.
be like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you somebody's grandma and you got a boyfriend.
Nah,
you
that's crazy.
You got a hold on. You
That's
got
not
a
what
new
I'm-
boyfriend.
I don't know.
What's
That's not what
going
I'm
on
talking
here?
about, though. That's not what I mean, though. I mean, because I agree with you on that 100%.
I don't
Once you're at
know,
that certain
'cause
point,
when
you're
I'm
not supposed to be running like that, in my eyes.
What the hell?
But
You
I
put
agree.
your dishes away talking about
But
what outside.
Nah, what I mean though is like
that
it be little stuff.
Even as men though,
Yeah.
even if you old a grandpa talking about I'm about to go get me a new girlfriend, like what?
Nah,
what?
but that's not what
Like,
I'm talking about,
bro,
though. I
at
mean,
some
like,
point,
so it'd be
if
little
you're a real
things.
man, you're looking for a wife, so you're looking for certain qualities in a woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's valid.
You're
but
not
that's what I'm
out here
saying is
looking.
folks don't look at that all the
You know
time.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
Because they gotta
if
work.
we gonna
A
be
lot of people gotta work
realistic,
on themselves first before they even.
That's
something
a
that's
fact.
facts.
Like-
But that's what I'm saying is like it'll be something small that we'll be willing to overlook. So most people do, not most people, but a lot of people do it off of like an 80-20, right? Person meets 80% of your needs, 20% of your wants or something like that, and folks be running for it. And part of the issue with that is if you bypass little things that you might be like, oh, it's a red flag, but it's not that serious, it comes up later. So like you're saying, dude looking for a wife. You find a girl with wife qualities, but one of the issues is, like we mentioned before, if she's not somebody that wants to fall in line with his viewpoint or he want to lead, then that can create issues later. That's not the only thing.
That's
that
why
can,
I just go
but
by
that's
the
one of those
Bible,
things.
because now we're going off something that's written, because it
That's
was
true.
already written.
But not
You get what I'm
everybody
saying?
goes off of that. I'm Christian too, so I try to go off of it. But some people they don't go that route. They might be of a different religion, so they go based on what their heart wants and not like thinking about how situations are sometimes, and it gets them into tricky situations. That's what I'm saying. We gotta really like vet
That's another
people
thing.
better.
If we want to talk about like no goes,
Yeah.
I don't think you should date outside your race. Not even on no racist shit, but
I can't go with that
interracial
one.
marriages. I don't think that
I
shit
got
is
a quick
good.
question. Who are y'all role models?
My role model.
Because y'all brought up like, oh, who females like look up to and who their role models are. Like, who are y'all role models?
For me, it's my grandfather.
I look up to like
Jamaican grandfather,
like
specify.
different people who I watch, like my leadership and stuff like that, like Bishop Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ, stuff like that, and then different people that I know, like my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And even though like certain things I disagree with, you know what I'm saying, that they do, but a lot of the things, you know what I'm saying, the good things I try to take, you know what I'm saying? Even my father, you know what I'm saying? Certain like that.
I say my grandfather had to choose one individual, but like if I had to like look at how, especially when I was younger, like how, cause I didn't have a lot of like male role models in my house right away. Is I kind of looked like I was watching a lot of like Malcolm X stuff like that, but it's like I didn't walk that exact same path because like I'm not Muslim, so there is like a certain disparity that's there, and I don't agree. I don't agree with all the messages that he had, but there's a certain amount of them. Huey P. Newton is another person that I was looking at as well, Bobby Seale, but I don't fully like. I think with any person, I don't like using just one individual as a role model because everybody's faulty. We all human.
Okay. Yeah.
But these are people that I like to take certain messages that you have
Okay.
and really and attach that to my person.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say I don't have a role model at all. I didn't, mostly because of the fact that I grew up without a father, and then a lot of the people that I did look up to just aren't in the right situations. You know what I mean? Type of shit. So I, like he said, take up pieces of the shit that I've seen that's great. You know what I mean? The shit that I think I like. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you say is for you?
Who are your role models, Missy? Don't tell us Nicki Minaj.
No. Shout out Nicki. No one don't cancel me. But like
That's a cancelable statement right
no.
there.
I can already feel it coming. But like honestly, my aunt, my grandma, you know, they're strong women. My aunt, she's very independent. Like, I realized growing up, I used to ask like, "Why don't you have a boyfriend? Why aren't you married?" And she would always just say like, "Cause I'm happy, I'm living." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you know you want a boyfriend." But like now that I'm older and like I've experienced more, I'm like, "No, I get you, girl." Like, and sometimes like I kind of like would put myself down, like, why do I feel like this? Like, oh, I can't let a man be a man. But it's like, no, I'm just happy living my life, and then so like, you know, she helped me realize that. And yeah, I wouldn't say I have too many people I would say are like role models to me, because yeah. So question, is there anything like toxic you guys kind of like secretly like you know it's bad for you, but it's like I don't care?
I like arguing with my girl.
Yeah.
Oh
Me and my
no.
girl
I was
argue
gonna say
every
the
day,
same
bro.
thing.
Every fucking day.
My blood pressure just started rising with that.
not like
You
bi-
too?
not like major
Sure, you
arguments.
know,
It's
So I started with arguing with your girl.
Yeah.
Into that.
I think you were going.
a toxic trait that we like is arguing. I was saying.
Yeah, no, I think you were talking before the thing cut out.
You had came up with something, but I was saying that I like arguing because like I don't know, it makes it a fun conversation. Like having just that we have intelligent conversation. We talk about everything, right? But the arguing in addition to that is just like I don't know.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
I feel like
I can handle it because my girl's feisty. That's the thing about it. Like most girls don't argue with their men, but my girl is like she's from New York. She like I stare at her. And she's like, "What the fuck you looking at?"
Yeah. So more so debating and arguing. If y'all talking about stuff like okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
Okay. I don't know. It started. Oh God. It's kind of recent, but like, I don't want to say I want to be slut shamed, but like, sometimes like I want my man to talk down to me. Like, it's so terrible because I hate that, but it's just like, put me in my place sometime. Like, I don't know what this dude said. It was some random dude. I don't remember. But like, I just said something because you know I'm kind of slicking him off, and he just called me like a pretty little slut, and I was just like, oh. I like that. And I don't know what that's about, but it's like, I mean, I guess you can say that. I don't know what that's about, but it's just like,
That sounds like something a white guy would say.
It
He
does.
He not.
No.
Like,
Nah, I had locks and everything. I said,
well,
oh.
lots got to do with either of the two things.
No,
folks.
'cause somebody me with locks.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know, man. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
You have anything toxic you like?
I don't know.
Bro despises everything toxic.
Good vibes.
He don't play
I
that
don't
shit.
know. Like I can't be arguing and stuff. I know that. So
Y'all suck
I
toes?
don't know. Like
No.
I would.
I kind of.
Yeah.
I
My
don't
girls
really.
just don't
I
like that
can't
shit.
tolerate that
Okay.
toxic shit. Really. I can't. That's a no go for me. It's the toxic shit altogether. I don't like the toxic. I don't like that.
I like a little
suck
bit of
toes?
flavor.
Hell no.
No?
I'm not sucking no toes,
Whack.
bro.
Y'all
I
gotta
They're
know
go
saying
about
no
fungus
for
and all
me,
that
but
shit.
it's like
Nah,
I'm not in a
girls feet be
relationship.
clean
So
as
that's why
hell.
it's a no.
They wear
I mean,
socks
I
and
just
sneakers
said
like you,
it's a
bro.
no
What's
for me,
clean?
but I'm not in a
What's
relationship.
That don't
That's
mean
why
it's
a no.
they don't wash
Like,
them.
I'm not
They
with
be
shorty,
using better
so
products than
no.
we do.
But like,
You know what I
if it was my
like,
Girl
girl,
soap
I
be
guess,
like really
I ain't
getting
mad
in the
at it
skin
like
and
that.
making it
I just
moisturize.
can't
and shit.
see
Like,
myself doing it,
Yeah.
but I'm not something I'm like overly opposed
natural
to.
They
Fuck
gotta
them
look
up.
real good and suckable if that's the case.
My
Like,
about to
toes
say.
cute.
Come on
What?
now, like-
No.
sucking toes.
That
like,
might be
I don't know. I
non-negotiable.
don't know.
Let's
Like
be
that's
down to
that's like
suck
the
my
That's your
toes.
type of
non-negotiable?
fetish.
It's
Like,
got to be.
Cause
Nah,
like,
Wasting
to
one
me,
on
that's
that?
not
That's
like
terrible.
it's a difference. Like
That's
you
like
could.
saying my
It don't gotta be a
non-negotiable.
fetish for you to suck
Short
toes.
Like, what the fuck?
You said it's a fetish. That's it.
dude
Don't gotta be a
is-
fetish for you to suck
is-
toes.
Oh, I
sucking
don't know
professional.
about that
Yeah,
one.
Nah, I'm not a. Nah.
You about to
It's
dig
just-
yourself for the whole game?
he come up, spit the toenail up.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
Wait, so y'all eat ass?
Nah.
Hell no.
No?
Hell no.
Whoa.
No one?
The toes one,
No
I said if I was in a
Whoa, you had to
relationship with my
build up
wife,
to
I
ask
think
that
about it. The
one.
ass
She
is a
said-
no. That's a
so
no
y'all
go.
eat
I don't
ass?
play that.
What?
That's a no for me.
Yeah, nah.
That's a
Nah.
hell no.
That's a no, pimp.
That's
Hell
a
no.
no.
Terrible. Y'all eat pissy days?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'll eat ass by accident. Like
I'm.
That ain't
Like-
no
like-
accident.
like-
That ain't
I'm
no
not-
accident.
I'm not
honeymoon
eating
night,
ass.
I'm like, I took a couple too much shots.
Let's make
Like,
that clear.
Nigga said,
No.
oops, my fault.
No.
Wrong door. Nigga knocking on it. Nigga said,
Oh.
excuse me, miss. That's terrible.
Would y'all ever let a girl suck y'all toes? Like, what if she's like, you know, like I really want to try this? Like, would you let her?
I don't feel comfortable with my feet.
I
in my
probably
girl
wake up the
mouth.
next day telling
Yeah,
Nick
no
like,
girl
"You
mouth,
trying to
nah.
suck my feet, yo?"
Honestly,
I don't think my feet ugly, but I still don't feel comfortable with that shit.
I
Okay.
feel like
I
feel like I might let it happen. Yeah.
You gonna let
I'm not
me
gonna
know?
lie. If I'm drunk,
Yeah.
Hit her
I
with my
might
big
let her
toe.
do that. I might-
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I've had people say that to me. I have nice looking feet. For
Okay,
so
good.
I might let a shorty do that. I
Come
don't know.
on. I love that for you.
I might let that.
Yeah.
My boy gonna be tensing up.
I'm not gonna hold you though. I'm gonna look at her different. Cause why?
I'm not gonna look at toe. Like, I don't know if I can
That's-
do that.
that's
'Cause my
hard.
toes be looking kind of rough.
I'll be playing
Like-
ball and shit.
I don't know
like,
about
that.
I'm not gonna-
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
looking
gonna
at
let
it
you
like,
so
go
I-
through that. Like,
I could do that. I could be a foot model. So
Okay.
I don't know. Like,
Come
and this is
on.
after years of me doing like
on.
capoeira and stuff. My feet should look bad, but they don't. So I'm sturdy.
Okay. I got a question. Okay. Have y'all ever like dated more than one person at a time?
Yeah.
yeah, in high
Define
school.
date.
Nah, I dated like 5 girls at one time, and it was just like a sad
You
story.
gotta keep it starting 5.
It's starting
But
5.
yeah, back in high school, I was like that.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Define date. Because if you talking like, because
I
I know
think-
some
I
people
think,
like to
like,
use
men-
talk
Okay,
and
you know
date
what,
yeah, let's
interchangeably.
do-
So that's
yeah,
why I'm
like,
like,
you know
I
what,
want to know
let's
what we
define
mean before I
date.
But I
answer
feel
that
I
question.
feel like in high school, if you was a dude and had a lot of girls, it wasn't looked down upon. But if you was a girl and had a lot of dudes,
Yeah.
you was a hoe.
But were y'all
It's a
just
crazy
like
double
dating
standard,
though?
too.
Dating
That
as far
was,
as-
like,
Like trips to the mall every weekend with a different shorty type.
I mean,
Nah, I just feel like I feel like in
on-
high school,
So-
if you told a girl like we're dating, like it's official,
It's a
you're-
relationship.
y'all
I mean, I guess
dating.
in
You know what
high
I'm
school, I
saying?
guess, like, if a
Because
dude
then they
takes me
hold
to the
you to
mall, I'm
certain
not calling that
shit.
a
You know what I'm saying?
date. Unless,
So it's
I mean,
like
I guess
that's why
in
I'm
high
saying,
school,
like,
define that
y'all
as a
was dating,
date.
but
That's why I'm like,
But-
it's
to me,
iffy.
that shit, that's all.
if we call it dating, like you just going on dates with people,
Yeah.
I'd assume
Yes.
every adult, I don't want to say
Yeah.
that, majority of adults have all dated multiple people. But if you're talking like
Boyfriend and
date where
girlfriend?
people do it like y'all
that's a
together
different
type
thing.
shit, I
Yeah.
have not been with more than one person at a
Yeah,
time. I
not
can't do
that.
that. Can't do that
Okay.
one.
Have you ever cheated?
No,
I have.
Hell yeah.
I haven't. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
I'll just leave before
I regretted it. The first time I cheated, I
get
called
mad.
my girl
I
and
get
told
Can I
her.
ask why? Like, what happened? Like,
I was drunk. I don't know. I was just like fresh out of college, so I was just like still trying weird shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not even about to make up a
Not
story.
weird
My
shit.
shit was premeditated.
Nah, it was.
That shit was premeditated.
My shit
I
happened
thought that
within
shit
like
out. I planned it out,
day.
and I just did it. Like I'm a man. Like men think different than women. I don't care what man is. I don't know. Certain men are just. I don't know.
So he's premeditated.
My shit was premeditated. Shit.
Niggas say I'm guilty. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nah.
I have never cheated in my life. No.
Don't be over here lying on
I
the fucking camera.
don't do that.
It's the way you said it and look down at your phone.
It was the way you look
Cause
down.
I'm looking at that. Listen, because I'm looking at the next question. I'm trying not to judge nobody. Because I guess
We gonna edit
things
that one.
happen,
We
but
gonna
no,
It
stop.
really depends on what we count as cheating too. It depends on what folks count as cheating. Because some people be trying to push the line like, oh, you text somebody, you cheating. And it's like, it don't mean I'm even trying to holler at you. I just responded because you texted me. You said like, oh, I like your coat. I said, thank you. And then close the message.
That's
like
not
some people,
cheating.
cheating is
that's my
fucking
point. But then
you-
there's some people that be
but
like,
still
you
a
opened the message.
message-
Like some people be pushing the line.
that's
I'm
dragging
saying
it.
cheating as in you slept and cheated on your partner. Like that's what I'm saying. Like no, I just want to know where folks.
No. I think texting can still be cheating if the intent is there. There's a difference between, oh, I said thanks to a
But
compliment
how somebody
versus
finna tell me
like,
my intent though? That's why I be like they be getting it mixed up.
Yeah.
Some people just be friendly motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So like they not even.
I ain't
looking at
gonna lie
facts.
though. When
I'm just
dudes
saying.
and girls, when people get caught, they start making themselves look
They do.
stupid.
They be
Like,
lying.
At some point, you should just tell the truth. Like
be
they be
lying.
like, "How you know what I was thinking, nigga? If you going to link up with a girl or you going to link up with a dude, come on now. Like
It's facts.
we adults. Like what y'all about
Facts.
to do?
That's facts.
If you're in a relationship,
Oh, I was just going
it
to her
shouldn't
house
be
at 3 a.m. I'm
happening,
just helping her.
period.
She got a rat in her
You know
house.
what
I'm just
I'm
helping her kill the rat.
saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you did it and you didn't do nothing, you still guilty because you might as well have did it.
no.
Nah, I don't know about that part. You lost me on the last
nah.
part. Lost me on the last part.
You might as well have did it because
Oh, no.
what was in your mind to go and chill with the dude or whatever? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You
No, I agree
had
with
that
that.
intent
So, like,
somewhere
you not
along
linking-
the line.
I
you know
get
what
where
I'm
you're coming
saying?
from, but it's a
Like-
little different. Like almost doing it and then doing it. Think about it, like we don't call people.
He
We don't call people attempted murder.
That's gonna be like,
Like-
did you suck his dick?
Nah,
Did you suck his
I'm not
dick?
gonna say that because
How did you suck his
I ain't
dick?
asking no questions.
You didn't suck his
Once
dick
I
like
feel like
mine,
a
did
shorty
you?
leaving, once I feel like a shorty
Like,
cheating or
bro,
doing some
if
nut
she
shit, I just
cheated,
leave. I don't even say
she
that shit.
cheated.
I just bounce. But I'm saying
She
like in
sucked the
general,
dick
I
and
think
balls.
that's different though. Like I'm not gonna say people could be sitting here trying to say like I'm cheating because I went to a shorty house. Whole time I'm just cool with the shorty. So like that's why I'm
Well,
like it's a
that's-
little
I mean,
different.
no.
Like no, like it might look crazy though, but that's why I'm like it is a little different because I can't just
like-
be calling somebody a cheater if they didn't cheat.
So
That's like calling somebody a murderer,
But
but it's an attempt. They ain't killed a nigga. Like it's not the same. It's a little
I
different.
still think like, okay, my man can have female friends. That's cool because I'm friends with males. Like it ain't no problem. But like, I feel like that should be pre-established. Like this, you're not gonna pop up with some random Betty and be like, but nah, we go way back though. Like
Nah, popping up
like,
the bed is crazy. That's not what I mean.
No,
but
pop
like,
up with Betty. Like no,
Oh,
like not
yeah,
some
yeah.
random. Like no, like where'd she come from? Like who
No,
I be
that's
around
facts.
you would know that. Like I'm
That's
not gonna
facts.
pop with somebody new and be like, oh yeah, we just.
but it
met
could have
here,
been somebody
we were linking,
old
like,
and shorty getting her feelings and start getting shit misconstrued, and now she want to feel like, oh, you cheating with this one. The only reason I'm even saying that is because that's happened with me. I have mad female friends, so it's like, dang, like I can't hang out with like shoot. One of my cousins, I almost moved in with my cousin earlier in the year. Folks sitting here giving me grief about that. Like I'm trying to go mess with a girl. It's like, no, it's my literal fucking cousin.
I felt that.
Like it's weird. Like that's not what's going on. But leave it up to other folks. Nah, you moving weird with the girl you're rocking with. Da, 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 da. Like that's not what's going on. Folks just make up any type of assumption and put intention behind it when that's not really what's going on. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like you can't like throw that label if it ain't. You see what I'm saying? People still we throwing stuff because we feel some way, but that ain't not what's going on though.
So if your significant other was flirting with somebody on the low, and
I'm a leave.
goes to,
I ain't saying for everybody else. I'm a leave. I'm one of those do as I say, don't do as I do, man. I don't leave.
Nah, you answered
I
the
ain't gonna
question
play
earlier.
that shit. I'm out. But for most other folks, you know, not everybody's me. I just don't put myself in that
He's got
situation.
here,
Yeah,
y'all.
that's- I'm not gonna stay for that. But that's whatever.
Okay. Y'all believe in marriage? Y'all
Yeah.
y'all wanna
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I don't. Is there anything? Okay. No. What is y'all like most unusual sexual experience? Have you ever had one? No.
Unusual, no, not really.
Cause it was like a random afternoon. I'm telling you, I was like this dude, and like I'm just telling you, we just chilling. Like watching Netflix. And next thing I know, like, we just getting, and it was amazing. And I'm thinking, like, oh, we getting a snack break because he get up to go get some fruit snacks. And I'm just like, oh, and he got snacks. This is lit. No, he put him in my ass. And I was like, hey, yo. And it was a life-changing experience. And I was like, this just happened to me. I feel like I'm in a movie right now. And now, I'm proud to say that happened.
He sucks fruit snacks out your butt.
Yes, he did.
I was counting down to see who was gonna say it.
Yes, he did. And I was like,
wrong with niggas,
wow.
Yeah.
You're like dangerously horny. And nigga like
No,
why you
I didn't, like, no, I was wondering, like.
you pulled out mid-box to go get fruit stacks from the cabinet. Because not like he just had it on the couch.
Yeah,
you had to go to the other room, butt-ass nigga, to go get fruit snacks and put them in somebody's
like,
ass.
that is great. No.
That nigga was high. He was high.
The talent it takes to stay
Not
hard
yet,
that whole
no.
time. Like.
That's no cap. Nah, that's... Nigga said, I've been waiting to do this. Did he...
I was shook. Mind you.
He bought them for you to come over. This was pre-planned.
I don't
this
know.
was premeditated.
Because mind you, I was someone before that. I was like, eating ass is nasty. Like, don't even talk to me if you do that. Because like, you're going to be kissing me. Like, no, absolutely not. But that happened. And I was like, I mean, I changed my mind. I like that. You know, proceed.
Did he have kids?
No.
So those just his fruit snacks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, that makes it worse. You get your son's fruit snacks to do that shit, nigga, that would be crazy.
That'd be so disrespectful. Oh, wow.
Daddy, where's my Welchers?
He came back with the fruit snacks. You thought that was something, huh?
That nigga crazy.
Started popping.
All right, maybe my wildest sexual experience is just having sex outdoors. I've done it on the roof and in the forest before.
In the forest?
Yeah. The forest was the best.
Forest kind of
Okay.
fun.
I had like a place to sit, you know what I mean? That
Okay.
shit was kind of cool.
Oh, you had like a blanket down or something?
Yeah,
Like,
and then
okay.
like we kept on like looking for spots to do it. So
Okay.
like we would stop at one spot and then start up, and then somebody would walk by, so we gotta stop.
She got moved.
That shit was low key excited.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So like, y'all watch porn? What kind of porn y'all watch?
course. I mostly watch blowjobs and like facials.
Okay.
Like I don't know, cum shots just do it for me. I'd rather just watch
Okay.
the end of the video. Like,
Okay.
So you mean you told me you went and you scrolled through the whole thing? My nigga on page 87 and said, nah, this don't end right. I felt that. You know, I'm not even saying that on some like, oh, I'm clowning this nigga. No, I you know, I understand. That's crazy. No, I mean, whatever's on, I kind of would just sit there, shift through shit. It's more of like what looks good to me. I don't really have like it because I'm not like a racially preferenced person, so it don't really matter to me what the race of the shorty is. Me personally, as long as folks is like, I'm about to get slapped for this because I can already hear niggas making fun of me. I'm a person that the face is more important than the body to me. So as long as folks look good in the face, I could probably watch the shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't do like she got a crazy fine body and your face look ridiculous, or you got like a fucking abnormally large BBL. That shit will turn me off.
I hate the BBLs.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
nah, I can't.
Do y'all have like a preference, like race, body type, anything like that?
Black. I
Black,
like
amen.
porn.
I
Yeah.
love hair. Okay.
I mean, if we want to talk about the whole porn type thing, like I found my grandfather's collection when I was young, and it was like all like black girls and stuff. So like
Big Black
but
Booties
like
Volume
now,
2.
as of now, like I try to refrain from porn. I feel like that shit like ruins your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, that's me. My next question: do y'all feel like porn has like changed how y'all think like sex should actually be? Like, do you feel like you're trying to like recreate or like?
On a scientific basis, you can't really say no to that question. Like, so I'm kind of forced to say yes, but I think
Okay.
like in that same sense of where I can see how it impacts other people, but I think that same sense of where people are like, oh, if you watch porn, you automatically view women as a sexual object. Off my own volition, I don't look at women as sexual objects, so I don't really like. I can see where folks get that notion from because you have niggas that are like incels that's just sitting here like niggas just talking to women crazy. Just immediately you see a shorty send your dick pic, like niggas be on with severe shit.
Yes,
So
nasty
and that is a thing that it does affect people, but I can't say it affects everybody off the board like that from my personal experience.
I feel like you could watch porn and it not affect you like sexually, but I think masturbating in general makes it worse for your sexual experience. Like I think you last less longer. You don't.
I
really
feel like it gets you out of touch
enjoy it
with
as
reality.
much. Yeah, type of shit.
That's true.
It gets you out of touch with reality because at the end of the day, if you got to sit there and watch a video of that shit when you could go out and meet someone, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you got to sit there and. But then again, you don't want to be out here, meeting mad different people, and at the end of the day. A lot of people, like, look what we've been talking about.
Sometimes people just watch it to learn new positions and shit. Like, you know what I mean? You just want to see different situations that you've never seen before. You know what I mean?
That's true, but I think that also goes back to like the reality aspect because not everyone's watching like. So you could watch like some amateur porn or some like people that's actually fucking. So to learn like some shit.
Yeah, that's my favorite
But
type,
a lot
too.
of people. Okay, so then that makes sense for you to say that. Cause I was gonna say a lot of people do be watching like some fake bullshit to where it's like. The girl don't even like this.
Yeah,
the nigga probably don't even like this. It's just people just like watching this shit. So that's why they doing that. So it kind of gets like out of that. Like to go back into it too. Like you had mentioned like facials and stuff like that. A lot of women typically only don't even like that. They just rocking with it because niggas. Now there's some that do, but if we gonna keep it a buck, a lot of people don't even like that. It just be like just they submit with it because they want to make the nigga happy. Yeah, and the nigga doing this shit because. The nigga saw it off porn. He don't even know why he's doing it. He's doing it. You want to be like, yeah, check that off the bucket list. Like the nigga did it. Like that's just what it be sometimes. Like so, I don't know. It do impact
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie. Like I definitely felt that. Like I don't watch porn. I've never watched porn. And I just feel like, no, I swear, like.
No, we just had this conversation the other day. I wish she was lying right now. I wish she was
like, I haven't, and I feel like I've been in situations where like, I'm just being fucked, and I'm just like, nah, like this feels like just some porn ass shit. Like, I'm upset. Like I know he thinks like it's busted, and I feel like visually this looks like it's fire, but it's actually like not. And it's just like, maybe like if I watched what he's trying to recreate, I would be like, oh yeah, too. But it's just like, no, like it's really not given. Like my thing, I'm not gonna lie, my rollers do it for me. And like, I put on my headphones, like I have like amazing hearing, and like certain sounds will just like, yeah, it'll just do it. So it's like, it's so sad. Like men don't like typically play music anymore. They have like Netflix playing in the background or something. Like
we gonna come back to that.
What?
Is it men or is it that the nigga don't care about you?
No.
Just no disrespect, but like I hear this question often, so that's why I be like, damn, because I know for me, right? Look, let's call a spade. When niggas be like, girls don't be cooking. Is it as they don't be cooking or they don't cook for you?
100%.
So like, it
That's
do be
how
that.
you clear it, bitch.
Cause like not even on no enough shit, but like for me personally, I know there's people I play music for. There's people you just here to do what you're doing. So like, it is what it is. I don't know. So
okay, I'm like, I respect that, but it hurt.
That's crazy. But and even on top of that too, it might not even be some porn shit. It might just be like one thing worked for another girl. I think that's something that men and women need to really like sit down and think about. Because everybody be on some, I'm not teaching somebody how to do XYZ. What worked for the last person might not work for you. So this girl might think she gave crazy head because she was doing XYZ for this nigga. And now she with this dude. And he like, damn, this shit's terrible. It's taking me 40 minutes to nut. Like, so I don't know. Some shit it'd be different for people. Some stuff, yeah, across the board, but some shit like you could slap a girl during sex. Some girls like being slapped in the face during sex. You do this to the wrong girl, you got a case now. So like that's why I'm like, nigga, this is some shit like you gotta communicate certain shit. But everybody be skipping that part. The same way everybody like, oh, they skip foreplay, which is true a lot of the times. But niggas skip the conversation prior to the foreplay. Motherfuckers don't even know what somebody like.
Fact.
Y'all just fucking the fuck.
Okay.
That's why this shit be bad. Y'all don't got no connection. You don't even need even if you want to skip that part, because not everybody need a connection to be fucking. Y'all don't even know what the person like. You're doing that for self gratification, whether you want to admit it or not. And people want to be like, oh, because if he fucking me, he deserves this. Or they'll be like, oh, I'm not fucking. If I'm fucking a girl, she need to be doing X, Y, Z. Either side of that, it's a transactional thing. Y'all is both supposed to be getting a nut, but that shit not gonna work if motherfuckers don't talk. One person get what they want. Now we got somebody else mad. Now somebody else make a Facebook post.
That's why I feel like before you start having sex with somebody, you should really like really get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
First, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people just meet and they fucking already. Like,
And they be dirty. Get tested.
No,
nigga.
facts. If you
I mean,
know
all this
my
shit.
turn is please seeing my messages. I hate that. No. Okay, so I ain't gonna ask that. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask it. How often do y'all get tested?
I get tested every new partner.
Okay.
Because I don't be fucking that often. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, Planned Parenthood does testing.
You said be paranoid to testing?
No, Planned
Planned
Parenthood does
Oh.
testing. Your primary health care provider, Quest Diagnostics, they be doing it.
If you have teledoc, you don't even got to go there right away. You can just FaceTime the doctor and they'll set you up an appointment. Most of the time, they can send you equipment as well. So if you're someone with a busy schedule and you feel like you can't get to Planned Parenthood because you're a damn liar, you can go contact them and they'll figure something out for you. If you're someone like me who doesn't just have my chart on your phone all the time because it's a little awkward for you, they can also call you and let you know on your status. So figure that out. Get tested. Stop saying you have a condom. Stop saying you're on birth control. Those are helpful. You can still get an STD, nigga.
Go on, preach. Okay. Do you have any icks with females?
Yeah.
Okay.
what's an ick?
An ick, like, she just, like, do this one thing and it's just, like, instantly just turned off. Like,
Trying to think of the worst one.
ew. Like, no.
Always fighting on Facebook. If you are always airing your tea, somebody else's tea, your baby daddy tea, you will not hear from me.
I like reading the Facebook drama. I don't be understanding it. I don't know nobody. They're like, oh, snap.
I love watching it. That's why I don't want to be in it.
No,
Just keep that shit over there.
Being dirty. Or not
I mean, that's a given. That's a given. Don't nobody like
or
no
not
slow.
knowing how to dress.
Okay.
I hate
That's
girls
a
that
big
don't know how
one.
to dress.
Okay.
That's a big
Do
one.
you feel like females like know when they don't know how to dress?
No,
They don't.
they don't.
You know what's crazy? I think they know on the inside they can't dress, but they let their home. So let's really talk about how women be tearing each other down so hard with this. Oh, girl, you ate, you slayed, da 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 da, and you know she look a mess.
Yeah.
Y'all be trying to do this like,
I
oh, girl
don't do
empowerment, and you
that.
be hurting shorty. You don't be doing that because you be staying to yourself most time. Like you said earlier, you be hanging with mad niggas. I'm talking to girls that be like 50, 60 shorties deep at the club, and you the only one with that shit on, but you told all your friends they look good.
Yeah.
You ain't right.
Yeah.
That's not righteous. They be letting it go. I think that's crazy to me. I don't rock with that.
No, one of my icks with niggas is like, y'all just be lying for no reason. Yeah, Enzu just be lying for no reason. I'm like, you didn't have to do that. You could have just said what it was. I would have been cool. I would have been chilling. But y'all just be lying. Why do y'all do that?
I have no idea. I think it's like a just coming to age thing. You know what I mean? We just think that we have to lie for certain situations, and then we find out we don't have to later after we fucked it up already.
That's a fact. I feel like that's a taught reaction.
Yeah.
So, like, even after, like, you and your girl had this conversation, like, just don't do it again. Next time, let me know. And y'all
Nah, if you don't
come
learn
to
after
that
the first time.
agreement, like, all right, now, like, ooh.
He lying because it's easy.
Yeah.
Because you mean you can be mad either way. So you want me to say like, oh, I forgot to. Let's say like the nigga you were talking about earlier. Niggas don't clean, right? So you want the nigga to be like, damn, you know, I left this same cake on the counter for 8 weeks now. You want me to just admit like, yeah, you know what? This is week 8. My fault, gang. Or you want the nigga to be like, damn, you know what? I've been real busy. I haven't even like, yo, my grandma died. I haven't even been focused like that right now. Like, yo, like give me some time. You want the nigga to just give you a sob story? You want the nigga to be like, yeah, I'm an inconsiderate piece of shit for leaving a cake on the table for 8 weeks straight. Mold and roaches all over that motherfucker.
Okay, roaches is crazy. Like,
It's 8 weeks.
No.
It's been there for a little minute now.
He should be the one that
He should be
says
fixing that shit.
If a cake is there for 8 weeks, the girl got some fault in that shit.
I was about to say, at that point,
They both wrong as well.
I'm like, I don't think I would have
Now,
let it get
at that
there,
point,
but
at that point, listen,
Everybody
y'all
got
both nasty. Y'all equally yo. 8 weeks, you 4 and 4. Like
That's crazy.
I can see the first 4 week being the guy's problem. After the 4th week, if you ain't leave him and the cake is still there,
Nah, that's crazy. 2 months.
you with
nigga?
the bullshit your damn self. You smell that shit if it got mold on it.
Nah, that's facts.
That's definitely facts.
So, yeah.
Do y'all feel like, okay, y'all clean in y'all relationships, or do y'all feel like y'all leave it to the woman to do that?
I clean. I
I,
feel guilty.
I feel like overall,
that for cleaning.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
just because I'm a barber, but I'm just like a clean person. I like cleaning.
Okay.
I can't be around like too dirty stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a guy, so I do like let shit get a mess. But after a while, it's like nah. Like I'll be like, oh hell, no, it's like, my life is a mess. Like, nah, I can't live like that. Certain people let that shit get out of hand to the point where like you let that shit overcome you. Now you a dirty person. Like,
That's facts.
you get what I'm saying?
So you got
But,
clean.
like, I feel like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody at some point, they got there, you know what I'm saying? Nobody walks around like, you know, I mean, you do got people like that, but they really got a problem. Like,
yeah.
but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my OCD moments.
I feel like you gotta clean not only for yourself, but you gotta clean for your partner too. Cause like sometimes, like you said, like how shit could just get out of hand. If you know like it's just been a lot for that person at the moment, whatever's going on, maybe like work going crazy. So you try to go and like help them out too. Like just like, cause it's not gonna kill you to like, let's say the floor need to be vacuumed or something. And normally the other person does it, but like they tired or whatever, they're stressed out. It's not gonna kill you to vacuum to help. So I feel like clean for yourself. And sometimes, you know, if it comes to it, clean just for the piece of the house.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about like, okay, in relationships, sometimes things like, oh, that's so stupid. Why do you want this? Like, for example, some people require like passwords to phones, and to you, it's like, oh, like that's stupid. Why would you need that? Like, if you feel like it's gonna save the relationship, would you do it?
That's a little crazy if you've never done anything to the person before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If y'all never had any past where you fucked up before and you had to really make it up to her, then there's no reason for that.
Okay.
I feel like that's...
I feel like if I gotta have a password to your phone, I'm not about to be with you.
I agree.
Yeah.
At that point, something's up with you for me to want to have your password. You get what I'm saying? So whatever's up with you, I don't got the time to figure it out.
It's cool to
feel
just
like-
know it. Like, you know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like-
Y'all just happen to know each
I
other
feel like
stuff, but...
when you
Okay.
get with a girl, some dudes be trying to get with a girl and be like, damn, I could build this girl up to be like this ideal woman that I want. But I feel like if she's not like that already, when you get with her and like the problems with her are minor, then she's never gonna get like that. Or she's just not it, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gotta come like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like
in
the
some
phone,
way, yeah.
phone passwords is last stage of the relationship,
Definitely.
especially for me.
Yeah,
I'll
so
keep it
like
a
let's
buck.
say like,
There's
okay, you
no-
was caught cheating, right? And now it's like, okay, I'm gonna forgive you for this. But like, let's say I don't even have your phone password, but like if I ask, okay, let me see, check your phone, I should be able to check your phone.
No,
I think that's cool.
I think
If
I
you
think
really
you
want
should
forgiveness from the person that you're
Yeah,
dating, then I
because
think
like,
that's cool.
you know, I gotta build
nah,
that
'cause
trust.
you don't
Like,
trust me at that point. So that's why I'm like, I don't think we should be together.
yeah, but that's the
'Cause,
thing.
like,
It's already established
Yeah.
that you broke the trust. So no, I don't trust
that's
you.
why
But
I'm
I'm
saying-
giving you the opportunity now because you asked for it. So that's not like fair. So you're
But
saying
I feel like that across the board, where I say there's no trust, there's no relationship. Once I
Okay,
cheated
so
on
you
you
don't-
and you want to take me back, and you know in your heart of hearts, you don't trust the motherfucker. Why even take me back? Because I
you
just showed
think
you I'm
she
a
should
slime you
just-
out already. So
you
what's the point?
think like she should
She should
like,
just leave.
you to-
Because if you're
Okay.
not gonna leave,
You gonna
then
cheat
don't
again?
change shit. If
You
you're not
gonna
gonna
cheat again?
by that point, yeah. If I cheated the first time and you're not gonna
No,
leave, then I would
Keith.
cheat again. Because I feel like by that point you already set what the precedent is. You're letting this rock.
I mean,
So
no,
that's
that's
why-
a
honestly,
fact
I
because
think
you know,
honestly,
he
I
always
feel
gonna
like-
do
I
what
feel
you
like-
allow,
I already
so you
said
know
it before.
what?
I don't cheat, but that's the reason. Like that's why I'm like, you should just leave because you put that on the table already. Because now in the back of that person's head, they like, damn, I gotta do this better next time. And even if they don't want to cheat again, but they know on the table, you're not gonna leave. And when you show somebody that your love is unconditional, motherfuckers move really different.
Yep.
So
it's
I
true.
feel like I wouldn't even put myself in that situation. So
once
just leave
I
me.
feel like
Unless you love them unconditionally back.
no, I feel like once
You don't though. You cheated. Like
No,
it's
but,
not,
like,
it ain't the same.
once a girl
From
once a
personal
girl
experience, you
cheats-
could cheat and still be deep in that relationship. Like,
Nah.
I
literally,
don't know.
like,
Well, you know what? I think because everybody loves different. So and like not
I
even
feel-
on some like corny shit, but I think everybody just moves different with how
Yo,
the relationships go.
I feel
So,
like for the guy,
It
it's
depends on
different.
timing.
I feel
I
like
don't
for the
know, I
guy,
disagree.
if a guy cheats, it's different than if a girl cheats.
yeah,
Nah.
but it depends
So
on the timing.
I
Like,
don't agree with that. I don't
listen,
agree with
if
that.
a girl
I don't
cheats,
agree with
Nah.
she's defiled. It's over.
Nah, I think
but
it's
if a
both.
guy
It's
cheats,
still-
it's kind of different.
Because like I'm
don't
gonna
agree
keep it
with
a
that,
buck
though.
right now too. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and a lot of niggas not gonna like me for saying that.
First of all, defiled
If my
is crazy.
homeboy-
Second of all,
If
what?
my homeboy cheats on his girl, and this is a girl that like I know he's been with, he taking her serious. He really loves Shorty. He's expressed that he
I
loves Shorty.
swear, that's
You
how
cheat
I
on her,
feel.
we ain't even cool no more. Because I know you supposed to fuck with her more than you fuck with me, so it's gonna make me look at you a little different too. Like, nah, I don't even want to trust the nigga no more. So we can be cool, but I'm not gonna be around you type shit. Like, it's gonna make me view you a little different. So that's why I'm like, I can't do that.
I respect that.
That's just how I am. I look at
that.
loyalty really different. If I don't
To
fuck
me,
with Shorty and I want to cheat, I'll just leave and then go fuck
I feel
the
like
other girl.
if
Like,
a
nah.
Shorty's playing her role, doing her what she has to do, a dude ain't gonna cheat.
But then that should be, if the nigga's doing what he supposed to do, the girl wouldn't cheat either. I feel like that goes both
So
sides.
exactly.
So then how
if-
is it wrong for the Shorty and not for the nigga?
No, I didn't say it's wrong. I said if a girl cheats, you shouldn't take her back. But if a guy cheats, I feel like it's different. She could take him back.
What if the girl
Nah, I
cheats
don't
in
know about
revenge
that.
of the guy cheating?
You. Yeah.
Nah, you still gotta leave her though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold
You
on,
gotta
what?
leave her. She do that.
What if you cheat, right? She take you back, and then she just happens to cheat one day.
It's not no happens. That was
So, no,
that was
no.
planned
So
too.
now-
Because you knew
I
when
know,
you took
of
me back.
course,
You was
of
gonna
course.
cheat.
It's a
Nah, hell
revenge,
nah.
like I
I'm
said.
leaving. The fuck? I don't know.
So you
That's
said
crazy.
if she cheat, so you cheated first,
Right.
and then she cheats
Right?
back to get back at you.
Yeah.
And then you supposed to take her back.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So I cheat on you, you took me back, but then now you cheat and you defiled. That's how that goes.
crazy.
Like
She's
I feel
defiled.
like to be
It's
honest,
over.
that would be the case where I'm like, yeah, that's worse.
You
'Cause,
defiled with
took
another
me
man's
back
rod.
knowing you about to do me
over.
dirty. Like hell no. That's like, you could have just
over.
left me alone. You could have just let me cheat and get mad and left me. You ain't had to
All
go
I'm
take me
gonna
back to that
imagine
shit
is
too.
you
That's crazy.
getting your back blown out by whoever you fuck. Like that's all I'm gonna imagine. You gonna
That's
be
no
talking,
cap.
yeah, baby. Oh, all I'm
But
imagining
it
is,
ain't no different.
it
It ain't
do
no
be-
different.
if I'ma keep it-
It's no different at all.
I'm
It's
Nah,
the girls
word.
married
I'm
to the same
supposed to
shit.
sit here and suck your dick knowing like, oh, another shorty
But then
was
don't take him
bouncing
back.
on
Then
this.
don't
Like,
take him back.
no.
Don't take him back.
No, no, that's facts.
But the only thing I will say, because I didn't even
Another
think
But
about
it's
it.
not like,
listen,
oh,
I didn't
it's
think about it
worse.
till just now.
another
though.
shorty was bouncing on her
But
because you
relationships
obviously
aren't just about
worried.
sex.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
that's true. But I didn't think about it till just now because I just remembered. I have to change my answer. I do agree with you because you know what? At the end of the day, the last time that not even the last couple times I heard of a shorty cheating on a nigga was always out some spiteful shit, and it was like you're not even cheating with just like a random nigga. You was like, oh, I'm gonna cheat with this nigga's op. I'm gonna cheat
Exactly.
with this nigga that shot that nigga. I'm
So-
gonna cheat with
so
this
through-
nigga that got his that fucked his mom. or
Through
some
my,
shit. Like,
through my
do some nut shit.
experiences,
Sure.
So that's
through
why I'm
my
like, nah, it is a little different. A nigga
experiences,
just fucked another girl at a club or some shit. Like, we don't think about it. We just do
so
it.
if that happens to me, I'm not
Kim
gonna
started
take
getting
her
prepared
back
better? I don't
because-
know.
But that's the problem. It's
You feel
the
what I'm saying?
premeditate. That's why when you go to
Nah.
prison for killing somebody, you kill them by mistake. You get a different amount of years than you premeditated. that
So you
motherfucker.
accidentally
So that's the
fucked
problem.
her? No.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you go to a club and you found a random chick. It just so happened you cheated that night. I'm not saying it's good because I'm still saying that shit wrong. But you cheated with a random. It could have been any shorty in the club. But when the girl do
Not
it,
me.
it usually be like, oh, this nigga sat here and argued with me today.
Yo, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go on Instagram. I'm gonna
I
DM
don't
the
know
nigga
what
that
the
shot
song
his brother.
is,
We
but
fucking
Fab
tonight.
said it.
It'd be crazy.
Fab said it the best. You know what I'm talking about? He said, "I don't give a fuck. We ain't even."
Nah,
He said,
I don't
I
think Fab a good person to quote on this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Niggas that know. But I don't
You
think
can't
Fab
quote
a
somebody
good
with an
quote
abusive relationship past.
All right, I'm
What,
getting
what he did? He
I don't
wrote
know
this
about
girl
that
said,
one.
"I don't know about all that, but I know what he said. It sounded right to me."
All right, I'm getting my cue. My time is up. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching Freaks and Geeks episode 1 with Hear Me Out here at Madhouse TV, sponsored by Madhouse Studios. Yeah, so
Yo,
y'all.
buy some gummy here.
You know, shout out to Mella. Missy 202 in the motherfucking building. Y'all, you know what's up.
Yo.
Yeah.